guys, it's Jill. It's September 11th, and I am at the Wesleyan Church uh, in Seneca Falls, and I was sitting here in the pew, just as I do quite often, actually, and I was having a moment, and I had my head down, and I happened to find on the floor something very interesting. It looks like a Tylenol. It's oval. It's about the size of a Tylenol. It's actually a little bit smaller. And it has like a little cut in half line on this side. But there's no markings. Absolutely no markings. Now, in the United States, if this is an FDA approved drug, it would have markings unless it's a vitamin supplement, which I'm guessing this is not. I don't know why it was here. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to find out what it is. If anybody knows um, who can test it, find out what it is, that might be a fun time. Or maybe I should just discard it, but I'm glad that I found it, not a child or, you know, God forbid, an adult who has that consciousness level of, well, maybe I should ingest this. And I was thinking about how, last night I posted about this. I went to the store to buy nail polish remover and I was ID'd, and I was so angry because I was on my way to the school board meeting where they were going to talk about the new cell phone policy, because our kids have this one track mind now where they just stare at screens all day because, since the time they're like 6 months, 2 years, however young you're handing your child a electronic device to entertain them. We've just sort of ingrained this in our culture. This is what we do, right? And how there was a copycat threat made against one of our elementary schools by an elementary age child on a social media platform, which is horrendous and disgusting. Okay, it's absolutely disgusting. Elementary age kids shouldn't be on social media, first of all, and this is the reason why, because their intelligence level, it just isn't there yet, right? They're not ready for that kind of responsibility, and this child just sort of raised the bar on ignorance. So, I walk into this meeting and we're going to talk about these things, and there are like 6 people sitting there, 6 people that were not on the school board. And I thought, gross, right? Like, why does nobody show up? So, I can't buy nail polish remover, but I can find random pills on the ground, and everywhere I go, there's a Narcan box hanging on every blank space. And as I'm sitting here with this pill in my hand and I'm angry and I'm milling it over, I look over and there's this AD box back there. And I'm intrigued, right? Now, this is a sacred, hallowed ground. And we're going to go see if there's Narcan in the AD box. Because we can't have this level of intellect as an entire nation that we're just going to be drug addicts and raise our kids on social media. Because honest to God, folks, what are we doing? And you know what? There's not. I was concerned that this was, and I wasn't going to show you guys, but this is, I'm assuming that this is a face mask. I'm not going to open it. Yeah, that's what it is. You can feel the center of it right there. And that is the AD. So, thank goodness for small miracles, because my sanity is hinging lately. I just don't understand. I really don't, Oh, where are we going, friends? Where are we going? And to be honest with you, if you're talking about that nonsense that was on TV last night today, you're only talking to listen to yourself talk. Okay? Because at this point, both sides are playing us. That was for entertainment purposes only. Whoever you're going to vote for is whoever you're going to vote for. You can register until October 26th. I do believe you have to have lived in the area where your current address is for like 30 days before the actual election. There is a link on my page, maybe a post or two below this video, that tells you where to register to vote. But to be honest with you, if our intellect and our surrender to this control and fear manipulation that we've seen for the past like 3 or 4 months is where we're at, then we get what we get, right? I mean, maybe we need a war. Is that crazy? I've been thinking that for a few years now, that like maybe it's just time for something to pop off, for something to change, to shake us awake to the fact that our kids don't need to be monitored for how long they're gone when they go to the bathroom, or how many times a day they go to the bathroom. Because a lot of kids don't want to be at school. And when your kid has to pee isn't really anybody else's business. So the fact that we're monitoring these things is just weird and controlling. What are we doing? And why are we allowing this? We really want our kids learning on shared Google lessons? Because my kid hasn't brought home anything this year that was actually created in our district, okay? The assignments come home and they actually have other schools' logos on them. Like, oh, this was created. So the teachers are just all sharing all this crap that they've created. And at some point, we're going to start losing actual factual history. And it's just going to be non-existent because we'll have gotten away from the books and everyone's just sharing whatever they think they know. Help me make it make sense, guys, because I don't get it anymore. I don't get it anymore. If we can't trust the textbook manufacturers to produce the things that we need, where are we going? You really want Google raising your kids? We have that much implicit trust in our government, in technology, in this AI surveillance nonsense? Because I don't. I really don't. I think it's the most ignorant move we can make as a human collective, to give over our sovereignty to technology. You know, how soon is it going to be before your car is sending you a ticket because you're not wearing your seatbelt? And don't go, oh, why are you not wearing your seatbelt? Because there are a million reasons that you might not be wearing your seatbelt, okay? A million. Maybe you had to help your kid in the back seat. Maybe you broke your arm and couldn't get it around you because you have a winter coat on and you're only going a mile up the road. There are too many infringements upon our actual humanity at this point. And I can't believe how many people are not seeing this and how fast the agenda is moving. And I used to say that I was terrified of it. And now I'm kind of like, you know what? Bring it on. Because you guys, something's got to give. This is not okay. And you got more parents showing up to NA meetings than you do the school board because they just have this implicit trust the school is for their greatest good. Really what it is free daycare so you have a place to send your kid. Okay. Okay. I guess we'll just see what happens, right?